Hey guys, welcome to Casey's Ammo Bench. What we're going to do today is install this Holosun HE508T. Alright, this is with the green dot. I don't know if you can see it, it's kind of hard to focus on there, but as you guys know, I've been waiting for this adapter plate for the past couple weeks. I got it from Bobro Engineering. Okay, I already have the pistol taken apart down to the slide, and I figured I would go through and take off the slide with you. So what we're going to need is a 3/32 hex key. Okay, we'll go ahead and take off this first screw. So make sure I got it there. Got it. Okay. Then you're going to need a punch, something that fits right down in this. Take out the extractor spring and the end plate. Okay, so what you're going to do is just push down. You can feel that tension release. Slide that end plate out with your thumb. Okay. Right there, just set it off to the side. Remove your extractor spring. And excuse my son back there in the background. He's watching the video be made. And then this will fall out, most likely. It's just your extractor. It only goes in one way. Alright, he left. It should be a little bit quieter. Alright, so now that we got the extractor spring out, we'll go ahead and take out this other screw. Oh, not yet. Came out. Okay. Now we're not going to need this anymore. And when you take this plate off here, go ahead and hold your thumb over this because you got a little spring right there. Okay. So we no longer need these two screws that came with the slide. When we install the plate, Bobro Engineering provided us two long screws and two shorter screws. We're going to go ahead and use these two shorter screws to hold the plate on. The Holosun also came with quite a bit of screws, but for all that we're going to need here is all short screws. So we're going to use the two short screws that came with the Holosun to screw the actual optic on. I don't need any of these Allen keys or anything. I already picked out the two short screws for each of them. And what I like to do before I put my screws in, since we are going to Loctite them in, I soak them in a little bit of alcohol for a little bit and go ahead and clean them up, let them dry. So I soaked these for probably 15-20 minutes, cleaned them off already. So when we get ready to install this, you know, everything's all clean. I've already cleaned out the holes of this plate right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and get a little bit of alcohol on a Q-tip there, clean out these holes. All right, I guess I actually already did that, but I reinstalled the plate, so let's go ahead and clean it off there, any dirt, grime, or anything like that. Alright, well, my son busted down the door, but it's okay. So now that we got all the holes cleaned up, you let them dry out, you can go ahead and reinstall this plate. Alright guys, now that I got everything cleaned out here, it's time to put these little screws in. So I got a little bit of Loctite and a little pool right there. I'm just going to kind of dip the screw in it, since I'm always really terrible at putting Loctite on by itself. So, you know, it doesn't take much, just a little bit. So I just dip the screw in there and see if we can get it to focus on the screw. For whatever reason, it doesn't want to focus. Alright, so not much. We'll go ahead and get the first screw in there and just hand tighten it. The torque we need for it is between 10, 12 inch-pounds. We're not going to do that much right now, just enough to get it in there. Then we'll check the torque in a minute. Alright, looks like we got it on there. So, got a little bit of excess coming out the tip there, the way I dipped it in, so I'm just going to go ahead and wipe that off. Alright. There we go. Then we got our torque wrench. I'm going to go ahead and pull it off camera, torque it down. It's a little bit easier to do this off camera. Alright, we have it all torqued down. So I've already wiped off the bottom of this and all the surfaces as well with some isopropyl alcohol. Kind of get all that any dirt and grime off of there. Okay. So it slips in there really good. You just put it right over these recoil lugs. See if I can do that again. So, fits really nicely on there. Next thing we're going to do is take these screws that came with Holosun, these little short ones. They already have Loctite on them. So, I'll go ahead and get it started. This little key that comes with Holosun, slip right on there. And we'll get it hand tight. Nothing too crazy yet. And it's in there. I believe this is a, what do you call it, a Torx 10 bit. And Holosun recommends about 15 pounds. 15 inch-pounds. We're just going to kind of slowly tighten them until we down. Alright, good to go. Everything's torqued down. We got, I put it at 11 pounds per screw here. Bobro recommends anywhere between 8 and 12. So I put it right on the 11 mark. and I guess be a little better safe than sorry on that one. But 11 pounds didn't strip any screw for me. If you want to be safe, go ahead and put it at 8, 9. Now we'll go ahead and put it back together. So what we can do is put in our extractor that fell out. Only goes in one way. See, kind of slips right in there. Hold it with your finger. Get your extractor spring. Okay. Just kind of keep a little bit of pressure on that so your extractor doesn't fall out anymore. Be okay. Then if you took out the striker, you're going to need to put a little bit of pressure on it. Get it started. So you get it started right in there. Take your pin punch again. Get it right in the back. It's kind of a pain. Just push it in your end plate, then release. Hope you guys got the picture of that. You're just applying pressure, sliding the end plate up, and then releasing, and it holds it all in there. See? Now we're all back together. Okay. Good to go. Let's slip this thing back on. Oop. Look at that. Good to put my barrel back in. I got excited. Been waiting for this for a long time. Seems like. Let me grab the spring there. Hopefully you guys got a good view of this. Again, note, remember, keep your buffer spring 2 holes, vertical, up and down. All right. There she looks. There's a upgrade number 3 with the Holosun HE508T with the green dot. All right. And if you remember from the last video with the barrel install, finally got my 17mm wrench. We'll just go ahead and give it a little tighten. Good to go. And she functions. I think it looks really good. Wait for the next video. You'll see we got a new frame from, I believe it's FedWorks, but I don't know how to say it. It's just the FD EZ Works or something like that. We got a new frame coming in. So thank you guys for watching. And like and subscribe if you want to keep following these upgrades on the Sig P320 M18.